Welcome to World's Knowledge Book. We are successfully presenting our 100th video. 100 important and useful bits. Which is the oldest paramilitary force in the country? Assam Rifles. What is the highest rank in the Indian Army? Field Marshal. Where is the India Military Academy located? Dehradun. When was the police system started in India? 1861. Army Day is celebrated in India every year on 15th January. Which is the India's first aircraft carrier? INS Vikrant, 1961. How many commands have been set up in Indian Air Force? 7. The Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel National Police Academy is located at Hyderabad. Where is the National Defence Academy located? Khadakwasla. Where is the Defence Services Staff College located? Wellington. The heavy vehicle factory which produces armored tanks for Indian Armed Forces is located at Avadi, Tamil Nadu. Where is the Indian Naval Academy located? Cochin. The Army headquarters is in New Delhi. The Indian Navy is divided into how many commands? 3. The largest command of the Indian Army? Western Command. The largest news agency in the world? Associated Press. In which year All India Radio was set up? 1936. The highest number of newspapers in India are published in which language? Hindi. Who is known as father of Indian newspaper industry? James Augustus Hickey. At the time of independence in 1947, the All India Radio's network consists of 6 stations. Postage stamps were first used in Britain. Under the pin code system, the number of postal zones in India are 8. Which country became the first in the world to send mail by plane? India. The first district in India to have telephones in all its villages is Dakshina Kannada, Karnataka. When was the name of All India Radio changed to Akashvani? 1957. Nobel Prize was started after the name Dr. Alfred Nobel, who invented dynamite. Dr. C.V. Raman awarded Nobel Prize in Physics. The award Spirit of Freedom is given in which field? Human rights. In which field is the Dhanvantari Award given? Medicine. Booker Prize is awarded in which field? Literature. Nobel Prizes are distributed annually at Stockholm. Goldman Awards are given for outstanding contribution in protection of environment. The Chamili Devi Award is given to an outstanding woman in the field of journalism. The white band in Indian national flag was added by Mahatma Gandhi. The name of the first permanent station set up by India in the Antarctica is Dakshin Gangotri. The Vikram Sarabhai Space Center is at Thiruvananthapuram. The first Indian remote sensing satellite was launched from Baikonur, Russia. The first man to walk in space was Alexei Leonov. The master control facility of ISRO is at Hassan. What term is used for the speed that is required for a rocket to move into space? Escape velocity. National Remote Sensing Agency is located at Hyderabad. When was ISRO, Indian Space Research Organisation, formed? 15th August 1969. Busiest island waterway in India? Hooghly. The National Highway number 1 connects Delhi to Amritsar. Electric locomotives are built in Chittaranjan. Wheel and axle plant of Indian Railways is located at Yelahanka, Bangalore. West Bengal has a toy train line in Darjeeling. The Railway Staff College is located at Vadodara. Which tribal people dance the Dangla and Pali? Bills. The tribal are who live predominantly in and around Uchi in Tamil Nadu. Todas. The President of UN General Assembly is elected for a period of 1 year. The headquarters of International Court of Justice is located at The Hague. The United Nations Organization UNO came into existence on 24th October 1945. To which country did the first Secretary General of UN belong? Norway. Which UNO agency has its headquarters at Paris? UNESCO. In 1997, who became the first person to address the UN General Assembly in Hindi? Atal Bihari Vajpayee. The Planning Commission of India was set up in 1950. The highest body which approves 5-year plans in India is Planning Commission. Who was the forerunner of Indian economic planning? M. Vishveshwarayya. In which Indian state the percentage of Christian population is the highest? Nagaland. The only Indian woman who had become president of the World Health Organization so far is Rajkumari Amrit Kaur. On which item people of India spend most of their income? Food. The train theory was advocated by Dadabhai Naoroji. Community development is a program for all-round development of rural areas. Who initiated the community development program? Balwant Rai Metha. Poverty in India is generally measured on the basis of intake of calories per head. Land development banks provide credit to farmers for long-term needs. The most serious economic problems of India are poverty and unemployment. The author of Anand Math is Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay. Who wrote the Ramayana in Tamil? Kamban. The imaginary South Indian village of Malgudi is created by R.K. Narayan. Who composed the famous song Sare Jahan Se Acha? Muhammad Iqbal. The famous character Pickwick was created by Charles Dickens. Who wrote Srimati Shatakam? Badana. Who wrote Neeti Chandrika? Chinnaya Suri. Which was the last play written by Shakespeare? The Tempest. Who is the author of War and Peace? Leo Tolstoy. Which play by Shakespeare is concerned with a prince of Denmark? Hamlet. Which famous Bengali novelist wrote the novel Devadas? Sharat Chandra Chatterjee. Who wrote the nursery rhyme Twinkle Twinkle Little Star? Jane Taylor. The script is used for the Hindi, Sanskrit, Sanskrit and Marathi languages. Devanagari. Punjabi is written in which script? Gurumukhi. The country with second largest English speaking population is India. The second most widely spoken language in India is Bengali. Which is the oldest Dravidian language? Tamil. Tulu language is spoken in Karnataka. English is the official language of which Indian state? Nagaland. Official language of Daman and Diu is Gujarati. The oldest language in the world is Tamil. The language having the shortest alphabet is Rotocos 11. Which organization is concerned with the qualitative improvement of school education? NCERT. Which was the first state in India to introduce compulsory education? Kerala. Who started the ancient Olympic Games? The Greeks. In cricket, the length of the pitch between the wickets is 22 yards. The term third eye is connected with cricket. Who is the first Indian girl to win Junior Grand Slam title? Sania Mirza. Who is the first Indian to become the President of International Cricket Council? Jagmohan Dalmia. Nautanki is a dance style popular in Uttar Pradesh. The only Indian musician who have sing before the United Nations is M.S. Subbulakshmi in 1966. Mohini Attam is a dance form developed originally in Kerala. Please subscribe, like and share our channel World's Knowledge Book.